Oh no. I need to delete some of that then. My love won't hurt you. Anyway, guys, so we're going to talk about how you can get started in this industry as a specimen collector. So I won't be on here long, guys. I won't be on here long. I won't keep you guys long. We're going to talk about how a lot of people are certified or not. No. They want to get certified. They want to get booked. But we're going to talk about some reasons and how you need to position yourself as a solution in this industry, guys. So by the end of this workshop, you will understand what specimen collection really is and why it is required, why this industry is recession proof, which industries need collectors the most, the pain points those industries face, and how you solve those problems as a collector. Okay, so guys, come on in. We're live on all social media platforms, guys. I am 4 days, no caffeine, so bear with me, baby. Last time I went live, what was that other day? It was rough for your girl. It was rough for your girl. Anyway, guys, what is specimen collection and why is it needed, guys? So we're going to start with the basics here, guys. Okay, specimen collection is a required part of keeping workplace safe, compliant, and federally aligned, especially under the Department of Transportation. Hey, girl. The Department of Transportation, also known as DOT. Okay, there are two main categories, guys. DOT collections, these are required under federal law 49 CFR Part 40 for safety sensitive industries such as trucking, aviation, transit, railroad, pipeline, and maritime. Thank you for the gifts. Non-DOT collections, these apply to private employers, organizations, and programs that require testing for safety, insurance, compliance, or policy enforcement. Anywhere people work, operate vehicles, care for others, or represent an organization, testing exists. And specimens do not collect themselves. This is where the collectors come in. This is where you come in as, right? As a qualified collector, you ensure the process is done correctly, professionally, and compliantly. You can be mobile and travel to job sites, facilities, offices, events, and remote locations. You are paid per collection with additional fees for travel, after hour services, and on-call availability, guys. This is not just a job. This is a skill, a premium skill, a premium service, a business, a career, and a recession proof service, guys. This industry is not optional. This is why it's recession proof. It's not optional. It is required. Companies must stay compliant whether the economy is good or bad. People still get hired, incidents still happen, random testing still happens, post accident testing still happens. Hello. Federal requirements do not pause. During COVID, when many industries stopped, specimen collection increased. So if say if you're on a non-DOT site, collections, and you're going to charge the location anywhere between $45 to $75, okay? And you complete 5 in a day. That's $225 to $375 in that day, right? That does not include travel fees, after hour fees, or retainers, right? One of my students, Linda, she charges $100 for non-DOT collections. Hello. So at that rate, at that rate, 5 collections in a day, that's $500 in a day. So this industry does not care about your background. It cares about your compliance, professionalism, and reliability. Can they rely on you? Will you show up? Are you qualified? Are you going to answer the phone, right? Are you going to respond to the email? Okay, so let's talk about how buyers think. Okay, here's the mindset, right? So businesses do not buy testing. Let me say that again. Businesses do not buy testing. Hold on, let me look over here. Hey, girl. They do not buy testing. Okay, they buy solutions to problems. Okay, so the core buyer problem includes time loss, liability, compliance risk, staffing shortages, scheduling chaos, documentation pressure. Okay. So when you speak directly to their pain, you get the yes, you get in the room. You don't have to talk to these companies about your test is low, right? Oh, we'll do it for 80, we'll do it for 120. Like, no, you don't have to talk to them like that, right? Because they buy solutions to the problems. You have to realize some of these companies are paying $60,000 per month in testing, right? Some may be paying 100,000, 200,000 a year just in testing. It just depends on how big their operation is, right? So you telling them that you can save them a few bucks on testing, that don't float their boat. Okay. You're going to come in as a solution to their problems because this is what you solve. Okay. As a qualified collector. Okay. So, God, now let's break down a few industries where these problems are served and where collections are high demand. Okay. So let's start with the rural areas. Okay. So the pain points for rural areas. Now, listen, a lot of people make money in the city. They don't even go outside of the city. They get all of their currency in the city. Okay. The rural areas are slept on. Nobody is showing up to the rural areas. You go to the rural area, man, and set up shop. Like, if you decide, you know what, I'm finna go to the rural area, this is where I'm finna be, my domain. I'm finna set up shop here, and this is where I'm gonna make all my currency. You can do that. No competition. Nobody out there, baby. They ready for you. They happy. Okay. Because of their pain points. You're there to solve the solution to their pain, right? So their pain is limited access to testing facilities. That's a pain point for them. Okay. Another pain point for them, guys, long travel distance for workers or participants, right? That's a problem. So you're going to solve the problem, right? They also miss tests due to lack of transportation. That's an issue. Hello. Fewer local vendors available. They don't have people there, right? Delays cause compliance violations. That's an issue. They don't listen. Now, that's what they don't want to get hit with. They don't want to get hit with those fines. They don't want to be in violation, right? They can get hit with a fine anywhere between 16,000 and up per violation, right? So that means per employee. Okay? They don't want to deal with that. They don't want that, right? Also, another pain point for them is that when they have to send one of their workers off site, they're going to miss a half a day of work or maybe even a whole day of work because they have to travel so far out. The closest facility to some of these locations will be 30, 40, 60 miles away, right? That's a lot. And that's going to take time. So you are solving the problem, right? In rural areas, sending someone off site can mean hours of lost time. So missed tests can lead to violations, fines, or insurance issues. There are fewer clinics there, fewer vendors, and slower turnaround times. You're the solution. So what makes you the solutions, right? A mobile collector brings the service directly to the location. I told you, you do not need a brick and mortar. If you're a mobile tester, you're winning. Comment below. Boop, 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 move over that. Too fat, boop, boop, move over that. Too fat, boop, boop. Honk, honk, whatever. So there's no travel delays, no missed tests, faster compliance, and reliable documentation. This is what you are bringing, right? In rural areas, collectors are not optional. They are essential. You are an essential part of the locations over there in the rural areas. Okay. All right, guys, let's talk about home health agencies, right? And their pain points. So we said we're going to go over three. Here's the second one. So we're going to go over home health. So the pain points, caregivers work independently in the field. That's an issue for them. High turnover requires frequent new hire testing. That's an issue for them. Sending caregivers off sites disrupts the schedule. That's a issue for them. Liability risk is high. That's a issue for them. Missed testing delays onboarding. That's an issue for them. Y'all see the problem? It didn't say nothing about money. did y'all hear anything about money? No, we didn't say nothing about it's too high. No. We didn't say nothing about money because This is a problem for them. This has caused disruption. And it caused things to be unorganized, out of order. They don't like that. When something is out of order, destruction comes. Okay. So why this is a pain point, home health agencies cannot afford delays. If caregivers are not cleared, clients do not receive care. Compliance issues put licensings and contracts at risk. This is what they care about. Compliance in their contracts, right? So why are you the solution? Collectors provide on-site mobile collections. This is what you provide. You can also show up early morning and after hours, right? Faster onboarding for them. Reduce liability, right? One trusted vendor handling compliance correctly. You're doing everything correctly. Hello? You can do that, right? Collectors help agencies stay staffed all the time, compliant and operational. You are a big part to their their solution. You are the solution to the problem. Any questions? Any questions? I think we're just gonna go over those two. Any questions? Any questions? Any questions? Any questions before I move on? Any questions before I move on? Any questions? Okay. So guys, I'm not going to be on this live long, but how do you get qualified to start your own mobile testing business, right? So guys, to do this correctly, you need training, real training. I offer real training. I'm a real trainer. Check me out. I'm a real trainer over here, right? I offer DOT collector qualification courses, non-DOT, and the trainer course. Inside my program, you're going to receive self-paced training, mock exam, marketing strategies, lab partnership guidance, real-world templates, compliance support, access to a nationwide community. Also, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. One of my students, she does a lot of stuff with government contracts. She has contracts. She does a lot of stuff with FedEx, UPS. She set up with all the labs. She does a lot. She helps people get their clear certification and everything, their clear waiver. So I'm so excited about that. So any of my students that when you come in, you will have that help from her, which it is a cost. Now, come on. Come on. You gotta pay what you weigh. Y'all need to understand. This time I want to tell y'all. If you have your LLC, get a nonprofit for profit. Get you a nonprofit for profit. This is something I've been talking about for a long time. I used to train on these all the time. Get you a nonprofit for profit. Okay, you can get set up as a woman-owned business, minority-owned business. A lot of these things that we talked about before on my live, that a lot of these companies or organizations, they have to have a Black woman to secure a lot of these contracts, right? It's just the way it is. So make sure you get you a nonprofit for profit as well in the industry that you're in, but especially in this one, because I told y'all there's so many different avenues to get into. Hello. In this industry, there's so many avenues. So you got to be ready to get to a bag. Don't play with it. It's too much bread out here to be made to be playing and twiddling your thumbs around. Okay. Anyway, I digress. Guys, some of my students, they pass this. They complete the whole course in a week. Okay. I have had students do it in 7 days. One of my newer students, she just did it in 9 days. Shout out to her. I think she on here, Chrislyn. Did I see you on here, Chrislyn? She did it in 9 days. She is a busy mom. Hello from Memphis. She is a busy mom. She wanted to do it. She made it happen. She did it in 9 days. This is a self-paced course, guys. Nothing stopping you from getting in here, doing what you need to do. Get qualified. You can literally get qualified. Let me see how many days we got left. Let's see. Oh my gosh, tomorrow Christmas Eve. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh well. You can get qualified the first of next year. my calendar. Hey, Asia. So you can literally get in here and get out quickly. Okay. So anyway, guys, now that you understand the demand, the industry, the opportunity, the real question is, are you positioned to take advantage, guys? Take advantage of my 50% off Christmas sale. If you guys knew how excited I am, okay, if you know how excited I am to raise my prices, baby, you'll be jumping over there because my prices will be going up the first of the year. Meaning, let me show y'all what y'all looking at right now. Let me show y'all what y'all getting now. And you're getting it for 50% off. And guys, go to my profile. Go to my profile. Look at my testimonials. I've really been trying to come on here and let you guys know. I wasn't on yesterday, guys. I've been so busy. I got a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes. I'm so excited. But anyway, this is what you're looking at right now. Okay, if you want to get into my course, but right now you're getting it for 50% off. So instead of $400, oh my gosh, it's $200. Oh Lord. $200. And you also have the option to pay with payment plan options, Sizzle, Shop Pay, Klarna, as well as Afterpay. If you want to be listen, this one that's $400 right now is $200. January 1st, it will be $600. Okay, we're doing urine collections. We're doing urine collections. We're doing urine collections. Okay, urine collections. So we're doing DOT and non-DOT. Okay, it can be DOT is either going to be a 5 pound or non-DOT can go up to 14, whatever. So they may want a 9 pound, they may want 14. But anyway, we're doing collections, urine collections, DOT, non-DOT. We only do the collections only. You're going to ship the specimen back to the lab. Well, back to the lab. You're going to ship the specimen to the lab. They actually do the screening. Okay, you're going to get paid directly from your employer. So you're getting paid up front. Cutting out the middleman. You're getting paid up. Hey, Cynthia, you're getting paid up front. What does that mean when y'all do that? What does that mean when y'all tag my name? What does that mean? Can somebody tell me? Cynthia, you did it. Can you tell me? Can you tell me, please? Anyway, guys, if you want to be a specimen collector plus trainer, that is $600, but it's on sale for 50% off. So you get it for $300. As a trainer, guys, you open up 10 plus streams of income for yourself, right? You get to train your own employees if you decide that you want to expand your operation, train other people, employees, start your own virtual training center from home or anywhere in the world, anywhere you got a cell phone, laptop, computer, iPad, whatever, right? You can do this and you open up 10 plus streams of income for yourself. This one, what you see right now, it comes with the DOT, non-DOT training, and the trainer course. Of course, all of my courses come with the mock exam. You're getting this right now for $300. The first of the year, it will be $1,500. $1,500. I don't think y'all understand what you can do as a trainer. I don't think you understand what you can do as a trainer, right? First of all, as a trainer, guys, what I will always tell you when I come on here and do trainings, right? You can train other organizations. You can get off into the reentry programs and help these other individuals get qualified. And guess who's paying for that? You're getting grants for that. The government's paying for that. They have grants set aside for things like that, right? Y'all don't even understand. So that's why if y'all want to come out here and get this bag, boom, $1,500, period. But right now you're getting it for 50% off. I have a lot of things that I got going on behind the scenes. So therefore, that's why y'all don't see, I don't offer hair, oral, SCT. I don't offer any of those things on my website anymore. Right. And I was probably the only one that had it for the price that I had it at. It starts at like $850 out here just for STT training. Hair, $650. Oral, like it costs, right? And then you still dealing with people out here that don't really train for real. I train for real. So you following a real one. You linked up with a real one. You linked up with a trainer. I am a tree that produce fruit. I am. I say that with my whole chest because I do. I produce real fruit out here, man. That's what I do, right? So get with me while you can. Stop playing. Link up with me while you can, right? I know Christmas is in a couple of days. What have you gotten for yourself? Forget them kids, like point blank in the period for real. Forget those kids. Do you have something for yourself under the tree? Because there's no such thing as job security. There's no such thing as job security. And you study buying them, don't buy them children. Nothing else. Invest in yourself so you don't have to look up at 55 years old, knocking on their door trying to live with them. I'm just saying. Or at 60. 65, whatever. I don't know how old your children is, but you don't want to have to look up and have to live with them because you were afraid to take risk. You didn't say yes. You didn't make movements. You didn't invest. You didn't sow seeds, right? Like you have to be willing to sow seeds and say yes in this lifetime because that's what it takes. Saying yes. I am where I am today because I say yes. I have helped so many people and put so many people in position to get a bag because I said yes. We need more people saying yes. And we need more instructors, man. We really do. There's not enough instructors in this space. Okay. There's not enough instructors in this space. Now, what I can say, the great thing about when I do go up on my prices for my trainer course, it would actually just be a turnkey. So the training and everything will already be done for them. So that they will not have to create their training, specimen collection and trainer course together. Yes. Hey, Jess, that one is $300. Hey, Jessica. Yeah, it's $300 right now. First of the year will be $1,500. $1,500. Period. It's listen. At the end of the day, I have spent 2 years on this platform. Well, not on this platform, but I've been doing this 2 years. I've been online for 9 years, but I've always kept my prices reasonable to help others. You see what I'm saying? That's what I've always done. At the end of the day, if you can go out here and buy everything else, you can invest in yourself. Because them shoes ain't finna get you out of the struggle. Damn bag finna get you out of the struggle. That hair ain't finna get you out of the struggle. That haircut, all them things, the car, it's not about to get you out of the struggle, baby. If you want to get out of the struggle, you got to have something to sell, for sale, of service, and something to offer to a business. I've already proven what I do. It's impossible to be connected to me and not get a bag. Hello, get a man some more for my. I know that's right. Period. Forget them kids. I mean that wholeheartedly. When I say forget them kids, I mean forget them children. Don't listen. They ungrateful. Go listen. When you get out of work, watch how they got your house when you get home. You done bought them all them toys. You done got them all them gifts. You done got them everything on the list that they want. Go look. Go see how they got your house when you get home. Go see the attitudes, how they act when you ask them to do something. How you got to tell them to do something twice. Hello, baby. Sometimes you gotta forget them kids, baby. I done forgot mine. Hello, it's about me. It's all about me. I'm focused on me. Me. Them children, them adult children are grown. 19 and 22, baby. 2026 July, I will see 1 million. Not on paper, not just on paper. I will see $1 million in my account by July. Not just on paper. I've already seen that on paper. Long time ago, I seen that on paper. I keep telling y'all, things happen in seasons. Things happen in seasons. Look how long it took me to get that back. You see what I'm saying? Things happen in seasons. I did that in 2019, 2020. Hello. It's finna be 2026. Okay. I'm wiser. I'm a good steward with my money. I follow principles. In July, I will see $1 million. Listen, I've been living like no one else, so I can live like no one else. I will see $1 million in my account. Period. I keep trying to tell you. Stop playing. I'm focused on me. I'm about to drop these children off at school and woo, baby. Listen, I ain't hustle like this in a long, baby. The hustle that I'm about, baby, y'all don't worry about it. Don't worry yourself. I miss that type of hustle. I ain't had that type of hustle in so long, baby. I've been laid back. The money just be coming. But listen, this type of hustle is personal. It is personal. I'm excited. I was talking to one of my friend girls, and we was talking about like where we came from. You know what I'm saying? We came from the hustle. Our foundation was hustle. Do y'all not know what a hustle is? Some people scared to hustle. People be scared to hustle because you think somebody gonna think you broke. They must be broke. I see they selling something. Oh, they got something on sale. They must, man, what is wrong with you? Why are you afraid to hustle? I miss that side of myself, baby. Baby, I miss that side of myself. I've been very laid back. I've been very laid back. Hello, I've been very laid back. I've been very reserved, chilling. Right, $1 million in my account. July, I will see it. See it. See it. See it. I don't get my nails done. I don't do none of that. I don't buy nothing. Understand me? I don't buy nothing. Understand me? I stack, I invest, I hold, I save. My biggest flex is I live way below my means. Biggest flex, I live way below my means. I don't care if people think I'm broke. I don't care. I don't care if people are broke. I'm getting these courses to help my members who was formerly incarcerated in their families. Period. That's what I'm saying. This is why, because you see the vision. You already know how much money you're gonna make with that. Who gonna pay for it? You're gonna get grants for that, right? $1,500. And it's still cheaper than anybody else's out here. The trainer course by itself, this is still a bundle. It's still a 3-part bundle. The trainer course by itself out here starts at $1,800 plus just for the trainer course, guys. And I told you there's trainers out here that will not train you to be a trainer because they do not want, they do not want the competition. You see what I'm saying? So I'm still offering it, but I don't know how long I will be offering it. You got to let some things go to elevate. I've let go of some things. You see what I'm saying? Because I ain't got to chase no You got to I've let some things go. People go to my site, they say, Portia, I thought you was offering this train. I don't offer that anymore. You see what I'm saying? I don't have that type of time to be held down like that. I got a lot of stuff I'm doing. You see what I'm saying? I got things I'm doing. But anyway, I need my flyer in there. Period. Hello. Anyway, y'all need to stop being afraid to hustle. People don't want to hustle. I know. I love teaching. I love everything about it. And that's what I love. I love someone that loves teaching. That's why you need to be in this industry, because you like teaching. Hello, Kristen. That's Kristen. That's my student that did it in 9 days. Let me pin your comment. Say, hey, Kristen, so they can see. Say 9 days. Kristen, comment 9 days. Comment, I did it in 9 days, so I can pin your comment. She did it in 9 days. We need more people like Jessica over here on FB, right, to be trainers. We need your vibe brings your tribe. Your vibe brings your tribe. I cannot do this by myself, right? There's been thousands of people that see me promote this, right? Yeah, I'm on Instagram too. I'm on Instagram. Oh, IG, I'm sorry. Got to be careful because TikTok don't play them type of games. Yes, I'm on IG. They have seen me talked about this thousands of times, but they're not vibing with me like that. They're vibing with you. They're waiting on you to pop out so they can link up with you. They literally want to throw some money at you. They want to give you money, but you're hiding. You're hiding. Stop hiding. Stop hiding. There's people literally got money put up to the side for you. Want to know how I know? Baby, I heard the story too many times when it came to me. They said, girl, I've been wanting to get in this for a couple of years. I've been wanting to do this for a couple of years. I'm Coach Portia on TikTok. I'm Coach M Portia on IG. I've been wanting to do this for a couple of years, but the people I was seeing, I just wasn't really vibing with them like that. Right? Or they done met a few people. They're like, damn, I done got scammed. I done got scammed a couple times. Now, my other student, Queen, I wish she was on here. She'll tell you. Matter of fact, I got her. Wait a minute. I be telling you, I don't even be posting all my testimonials, but let me play this one. She said she was holding on to her money for a long time till she found me because she lost my information. And she was like, girl, I've been looking for you. Oh my gosh. I was holding on to this money. I'm trying to tell you. Listen, y'all got to stop hiding. What are you afraid of? Right? You have to understand this. You're offering a skill that is needed. The colleges enroll 18.1 million students per year. Colleges generate $993 billion per year. Hello, for degrees that don't always lead to jobs. They don't. Hello. They don't lead to jobs. You see what I'm saying? But you're offering something where they're needed. Let me play her testimony.
Put Miss Portia on TikTok, and I'd already seen a lot of other people, and I'm like, man, these people getting on my nerves. They be trying to take people money and everything, but it was something about her that was so genuine and authentic. I'm like, I shared that same experience with her. It was like a divine connection. It really was. So like a divine connection. Turn your mic on, Portia. We giving you those flowers right now. All the time. She is. I tell her that all the time. Like it was truly a divine connection. I tell her all the time. I brag on her. Like you would think.
Hey girl, she came over here for you.
Well, we see a brand new pair of Victoria's Secret.
Jessica, you over here from Facebook.
Right. Victoria don't have nothing fit except for the lotion. I brag on Miss Portia like no other, because when I tell you she is the greatest, like she up there next to God. Because she is very transparent, very thorough. And it's very evident. Like when I saw Portia, I was like, wait a minute. Did she tell you I researched her? I called the National Drug Screening Company themselves. I'm about to take some classes, and I said her name. I didn't know her last name, but the lady said, "Oh yeah, that name sounds very familiar." Yeah. And right then, I was like, "Yep." God had already told me, but I was being hard-headed. Lady, thank you guys so much for the kind words.
Let me pause it right quick. What I tell y'all? When you a person of value, your name will be spoken in rooms you ain't never walked in before. Your name will be spoken in rooms you ain't never even walked in before, baby. They know me. When you're a person, you don't chase no money. Become a person of value. The money gonna chase you down. Your name gonna be spoken in rooms you don't watch it.
It's all the truth, though. It's all the truth. I did the drug testing training 2 years ago, but I met Portia. Ooh, Portia, that was so long.
Yeah, tap the slide for me, man.
That was back with Dosh days. So
tap the flyer.
Yeah, she's been the same ever since, and that I love that about Portia. I tell her that every time we connect. I love that about her. It is very hard to duplicate the authenticity of individuals who have other people's in thought. You're not selfish, and it is oozing out of you. And I'm just like, okay, yep, she's the one right there. And that lady that I told you she was charging $7,777 for her class, I was like, oh, child, I'm going to stick with my $600 class, and I work my way up to that. Because the students I talked to, they said, Coach, I went to this person, and I'm like, what? Like, it's crazy out here.
Period. I don't even be playing all the testimonies that I have. I have so many testimonials, guys. I haven't even posted them all. I know exactly who I say I am. I'm that girl. I'm exactly who I say I am, baby. The people tell you, go over there to the profile and look at the I'm exactly who I say I am. I'm the same as I was yesterday, day before yesterday, lad. The only thing that go different with me, I'm wiser. That's it. I stand on some principles, baby. That's a different conversation. But I'm just saying, listen, I produce fruit. Point blank in the period. That's it. That's it. That's all. Anyway, so if you guys want to get into this industry, don't play yourself. Pay yourself. Forget them ungrateful kids Because all they want is some things. And make sure that you can get you some things. Okay. And you need a skill that pays the bills, gets you out of the struggle, get you to your next level. I don't know what's in store for you, but all I know is it takes movement to get you to your next level. You have to move. Everybody wants to be happy in the work that they do. Everybody wants to work in their purpose and discover their purpose, right? Work in their passion, discover their purpose. But your purpose does not discover you. Ain't that something? See how that works? It doesn't discover you. You discover it by moving. You got to move. I move. I've done a lot of movements. I've had a lot of jobs. I've learned a lot of things. I've done a lot of things, right? And I've discovered my purpose is helping people. That is what I do. That's what I love to do. I love it, right? I love it so much. I do it for free sometimes. I do it for free all the time, actually. I do it for free, right? When you have something that you're passionate about in purpose, you can do it for free. You see what I'm saying? And I do it for free all the time. I create. I love to create things that's going to help other people. I don't get paid to create. I create it, right? I invest my money. I do what I got to do. I create it and I put it out there. You see what I'm saying? I love to do it. Shout out to everybody that purchased my book on Amazon. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Listen, it may not be a lot to a lot of people. Listen, I am grateful. I'm an artist. I'm sensitive about my shh. So I appreciate you guys for purchasing my physical collector's compliance field guide from my Amazon. From Amazon, guys. I think I got like 5 people purchase my book. So I'm so excited. I have a lot of people that got the PDF of it, but now it's in a physical copy and you can get it from Amazon if you want that physical copy, something you can hold in your hand, right? So it's on Amazon. You can go to my BIO, and you can add that to your cart for Christmas. Okay. I create for real. I'm a real trainer. I train for real. This is what I love to do. But anyway, guys, don't let people gaslight you, trick you, put their insecurities off on you and stop you from getting to your next level. Stop you from getting to wherever you want to be and see this next season, right? This next season, it requires movement. It requires you being bold. Success favors the bold. Remember that. Success favors the bold. Laying in your bed crying about it ain't gonna do nothing, baby. You're gonna have to put in some work. You're gonna have to be bold with it. You're gonna have to be bold with it. You're gonna have to use your power, which is your tongue. Walk in your dominion, mean you have power, authority over your own life, over your own circumstances, over your own skills, over your own gifts, over your own lane. Hello. You're going to have to walk in it. Hello. You're going to have to walk in it ASAP right now. Okay. Walk in your dominion. Walk in your power. Hello. Success favors the bold. Stop playing. Stand on some principles. If y'all are not familiar with the principles, the laws, the kingdom laws, the esoteric knowledge. Hello. And you want to know these laws so you can live life abundantly when it comes to your money, finances, relationships, what have you. Purchase my kingdom law book. It's in my bio. It's $20. Actually it's going up because it's listen. Anybody that has purchased my kingdom law flip deck, baby, they'll tell you. Anybody that has mentored with me under these laws, and I'm finna let you hear a testimonial. Because listen, anybody that I have mentored when it comes to these laws, let me let you hear. Because baby, I ain't playing. I got receipts. I got a receipt for you. Do you wanna hear it? Let's find it. These kingdom principles ain't no joke, baby. This is what people don't be understanding, baby. God's law is amazing. God's law. God's law.
It really just changed me. It really just changed me. If I would have never came across you on TikTok, I would have never made all of this possible. You just set a spark in me. Just me coming across you. Look at it now. What has it been? 28 days and I got a freaking office. I got a website. I got all these things going on. Baby, I started listening to them kingdom principles. I said, man, them kingdom principles changed my life. I joined the Wake Up and Win because I had been listening to you with the Kingdom Prayer. I catch you online. And then I was like, I joined the Wake Up and man, I mixed some Kingdom principles with that Wake Up and Win. And it was like, boom. Baby, it was like a magic combustion, baby. I said, shit. It really just changed.
Listen, hear that? Receipts, laws, kingdom principles. I'm trying to tell y'all, a lot of people hide behind. Can I say this over here? Can I say it? Can I be transparent over here or no? Let me know. If your feelings hurt easily, you probably want to get off of here. Because I'm finna say it. Just go stroll and come on back another time. Because I'm finna say it. I'm finna say it. It's finna come out. I'm finna scream it out. A lot of people love to hide behind, if God wanted me to have it, I'll have it. They hide behind that because that's an excuse for them. What can I say not to make the people mad? Well, let me tell you my story. I ain't gonna tell y'all about you. I'm gonna tell y'all about me. That was something I was raised to believe. Oh, God, what you have, you had it. So me being mediocre. Hello. Okay. Thank you, Asia. Thank you. Listen, when are you sending? You need an affiliate link. I need to give you an affiliate so you can get paid for that, girl. Send me your email ASAP. I want to make sure you get paid for that. If God wants you to have it, you have it. God do this. God, that's not how God works. So that was an excuse for me to be mediocre. That was an excuse for me not to push. It was an excuse for me to be okay with my circumstances, right? Because, if God wanted me to be rich, I'd be rich. If God wanted me to have something, I'll have something. Like I'm a puppet. That's not how God activates. God has no respect of person, see? And God has given us everything we need within us to live abundantly in this earth realm while we are here. This is why God has given us the power to obtain wealth. I don't know if that makes you offended or not, so I ain't going to say you, right? I know it's you, but I'm just going to tell you about me, since y'all don't want to know about what God has given you. But God has given me the power to obtain wealth. Do you believe that God has given you the power to obtain wealth? Comment below. I don't want to offend nobody. Some people don't listen. Some people don't want to know how amazing and powerful they are. So I don't want to tell you these things if you don't believe it about yourself. I'm just going to say me. I don't know. Some people don't like it. You see what I'm saying? Okay. Listen, I can't help it. If you don't want no positivity, stroll, because I'm going to speak life over here. You're going to get life. Speak some life into your ear around on Portia. Okay. Anyway, God has given you the power to obtain wealth. Hello. God has given you the power of spoken word. Hello, meaning your words have power. Truth, right? Your tongue, it says you can speak blessings or cursing, life or death. Which one are you going to choose today? Right? You have the power to speak life. I don't know if y'all hear me. You have the power. I don't think you understand how powerful you truly are. Let go of all the other stuff. Stop paying attention to other people. Stop going back and forth with other folk. They don't even know their power. I'd be damned if I go back and forth with somebody that don't even know their power. Who do that? Listen, I would tell my kids, baby, don't go back and forth with nobody. You ain't finna, no. Don't get off into that with them. They don't even know their power. You can't, ain't no need to going back and forth with these fools. They don't even know their power. They too busy looking at your light. They don't even understand they have one of their own. Hello? They don't even understand they have one of their own because they so just, obsessed with yours, your light, your power. They trying to figure out how are you like that? Baby, you the same. But you're burying it because you're hiding behind, if God wanted me to have it, I'll have it. You have a whole tongue that you paint your destiny, baby, because I create my own economy. You create and write your own destiny. You paint it out perfectly. And what you choose to let land out of your mouth, you're going to have to sit with that, baby. You're You gonna have to lay. They say lay. You made that bed, now lay in it. Yeah. You painted that picture, and you're gonna have to be a part of it, baby. Your words are the GPS to your future. If you don't want to go there, don't say it. We gotta acknowledge Lee. Hold on. We gotta acknowledge Lee. Hold on. Lee just purchased the course, guys. We're gonna acknowledge Lee. Oh, Lee comes. That's one of my level up students. Get it, Lee. Period. You on FB. Y'all give it up for Lee in the comment section. Y'all drop some emojis in the comment section for Lee. Just sign up as an instructor. Y'all give it up for Lee in the comment section. Give it up for Lee. Thank you. I don't even know if Lee know I'm on live or not. But I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna play this song for Lee right quick. Period. We're gonna do half. We're gonna play a little bit. Then we're gonna get back into the principles. Y'all ready? We're gonna do this right quick for Lee. Y'all know we always play a song for the people. Hey, for the people. Hey, money make come back. Money flip that money, start a business. Say that on your niggas, say that on your niggas. Say that on your niggas, say that on your niggas. Say that on your niggas. Period. Give it up for Lee. Thank you guys so much for dropping them emojis in the comment section. Asia, please make sure you send me your email address. I want to make sure you get paid for that. You want to be a part of my affiliate program, so I want to make sure you get paid for that. Anyway, guys, so yes, if you don't want to go there, don't say it out of your mouth. You know that you can control what comes out of your mouth, right? You know you can control that. You have the control over that. So you choose what you allow to fly out of your pie hole. Hello? I am protected. I am health. I am wealth. I am abundance. I'm money. And I always make it. I'm so grateful and thankful for every organ and every cell in my body working perfectly. You control that. See how I did that? You control what comes out of your mouth, your power. So if you know that you have power in your tongue and what you say, why aren't you only speaking the things that you want, that you desire, not the things that you don't want? Who talks about things they don't want? It's just like talking about a man you know you don't want. Why we talking about him for? Why we gotta talk about somebody we don't want? Talk about a show we don't want to see. Talk about people we don't want to. Why we gotta put so much into that? Right? We're gonna focus on the things that we want, that we know we can have. Hello? We know we can have. Because we can. Now, it ain't gonna just fall in your lap, because there is work that has to be done. We have to follow the principles. We can't skip the work. Faith without works is dead. Jesus couldn't even skip. Jesus had to follow principles too. For all my church people, yeah, Jesus couldn't skip it. Jesus had to go through it too. Jesus had to remind himself too. Jesus had to manifest affirmation and remind himself of the word. Man shall not live off bread alone, but out every word that proceeded out of the mouth of God. That's what he said. That's what he said. When he was tempted to eat. Right? So that's why you have these principles put in place when the enemy come in like a flood. When you get these intrusive thoughts, you can speak. You don't fight thoughts, negative thoughts with thoughts. You fight it with words. We heard what they said Jesus said. We heard it. Jesus said, man shall not live off bread alone. Hello? We didn't hear the thoughts of Jesus. We heard what Jesus said, right? So he didn't fight those thoughts, those negative thoughts, pushing on him. Eat the food, eat. Come on now, you know you want the flesh. Fought it with words, because your words are powerful. Your words are powerful. As a woman, you got to speak out of your mouth what it is that you want. Women are driven by what they hear. Men are driven by what they see. So as a woman, you got to be speaking. Men too, but I'm just saying, as a woman, you got to speak that out of your mouth what you want. You got to fight that with words. Hello. Hey, Miss Smith. That's one of my students over here on YT. YT. Miss Smith, can I ask you a question? How long have you been watching me on YT? How long have you been watching me on YT before you join? So you gotta be okay with speaking it out of your mouth, no matter who around, no matter if you understand it. Listen, you can may even be a little embarrassed or shamed by doing those things. I know how I feel because I've been there before, right? Like, oh, that's weird. Like that's not, wasn't used to doing that. So it was like, oh Lord, this is weird, right? And then when my mom passed, because I'm a manifester, I'm a speaker, I'm gonna speak it out my mouth. When my mom passed, baby, when I tell you how angry I was and bitter I was, I wouldn't speak. I stopped manifesting. I stopped praying, baby. My tongue was sealed. My mouth was closed. Knowing that I'm a manifester, I'm a speaker. I'm gonna say, baby, bold. I don't care if people think I'm crazy or not. I'm gonna boldly say it. Hello, 1,500,000,000 in my account. I'm gonna boldly speak it, call it forth, say it. Yeah. I'm bold enough to say it. I'm bold enough to speak it. I'm bold enough to think it. Bold enough, crazy enough, whatever you want to call it, to believe it. Because I'm unmovable and unshakable when it comes to these principles, when it comes to God's law, incorruptible law, that brings me the predictive result, what people call the blessing. The blessing is in the system. I keep telling y'all. The blessing that you're looking for is in the system. So you say, I'm waiting on God to bless me. God waiting on you to come and get into alignment with the system so you can get your predictive result. That's why the kingdom principles are here. Universal law, or whatever you may call it. Oh, about a week or two. Okay, thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. I will continue to be consistent on YT. People waiting on that. You're going to have to follow the principles if you want to participate in the promise. And I know a lot of people not willing to do the work. But ask yourself, how old am I? And how long have I been doing it my way? Has it worked for me? Am I still struggling? Am I still wondering, dang, God, are you going to keep skipping over me or what? When is going to be my turn? When you do the work. Through knowledge and understanding, a man creates wealth. Through knowledge and understanding, a man creates wealth. Where focus goes, energy flows. You can literally trip into wealth just by moving, just by saying yes, just by doing it scared, doing it unsure, doing it broke. I've done all three. I've done it scared, unsure, and broke all at the same time. All at the same time. And all it took was me to do it that one time, and I never looked back. I was following a principle I didn't even know. I didn't know that I was showing up, sowing a seed, and reaping a harvest. I didn't know I was following the law one, law number one. I didn't know I was following that. I didn't know that. I didn't know I was following the law of obedience, the law of faith, the law of vibration, the law of proportional return, the law of reciprocity, the law of multiplication. I didn't know that. I know those things now. So that's why I stand on them. Any project I'm working on, I'm like, listen, okay, what law am I standing on? What law do I need to be activating in right now? Hello? Right, I'm all three, but I'm doing, listen, you doing it. You didn't die. You put yourself in the law of multiplication. Hello? What's gonna happen if you try? What, the cow gonna run up in the house and milk you? Mad cow, moo. Mad cow, moo, mother. But what's gonna happen? Ain't no cow finna run up in the house and milk you, baby. But I'm gonna tell you, obedience is better than sacrifice. I don't know how God did with y'all, but I know how spirit deal with me. God's spirit, whatever. I don't know what it is. But all I know, when I went to China, right? When I got the decision, the download, whatever, to go to China, I was like, what? I don't want to go to no China. What I'm going to China? What I'm going to China for? What I need to go to some China for, right? Babe, I had when they got a passport, visa, all the things to go to China. And I'm sitting up like, wait a minute, who did this? Because I sure ain't did this. I don't remember going to do all of this, but I did it. I did not want to go to China. I was back and forth, like I was crying. However, hold on, y'all. Come on in. However, it was almost as if I was being pushed, but I didn't see what was pushing me, right? It was like me and God was having this conversation, but I was too afraid to say, no, I ain't going. I knew I had to go. Like it was, this is my experience now. I knew I had to go, but I didn't want to go, right? And when I went, oh my God, God is so good, man. First of all, me going to China, it helped feed so many people, right? Because I put my people in position, right? All my students in my drop shipping group, they'll never be broke another day in their life, right? I don't need to go to China. I had money. What I'm going there for? I don't need it. It wasn't about me. It's always been about other people. We're here to bless ourselves and bless other people. Remember that. We are here to bless ourselves and bless other people. Let me do the little puzzle for TikTok. Bless ourselves and bless other people. So I went there. One of my mentees went with me and one of my friends. So one of my mentees came and one of my friend girls came. When I tell y'all, baby, listen, I'm from the country, baby. And you tell me getting on a plane for 16 hours? Woo, what you mean? Hello? Anyway, man, we get to China. When I tell you the favor of God, oh my gosh, the divine favor, something that I pray every morning. I say I have divine protection and connection, baby. Divine protection and connection was there. Do you understand me? Baby, we was up in China like we was from China. Like we was so comfortable. We was so comfortable there, right? When soon as we got out, and listen, I'm so country and so weird. When I was on the plane, because we had got an invite to come there. We was going to the Canton Fair. So it was things that we was doing. So I was talking to some vendors, from there. But when I was on the plane, I asked my friend, wait a minute, who's supposed to pick us up from the airport? In my mind, I'm thinking it's gonna be somebody at the airport holding a sign like, come on, y'all. With our names on the side. Portia. That was so crazy. I was like, wait a minute, who's supposed to pick us up from the airport? Anyway, that was so funny. So when I talked to my mentee, she was like, yeah, girl, y'all gotta get a cab. She was in the Navy, so she used to travel a lot. So anyway, we got to the airport. As soon as we got out the airport, we changed our money out so we can get some the money over the euros. Is it euros? I forgot. The China money. Is it euros? Somebody help me. I think euros is that the Mexican dollar? Anyway, I don't know. I forgot. Anyway, so we changed our money out. Soon as we got out there, because I was watching a lot of videos when we got there, so my guard was up. Oh, the yen. Thank you, girl. The yen. Yeah, China, thank you. So I was watching a lot of videos, so my guard was up with the cab drivers. Because when you get there, they want to make sure that they have a meter. If they don't have a meter, you don't want to fool with them. So I'm like, you got a meter? I'm not going to fool with you. So this one guy walked up to us. He said, "You need a ride?" We said, "You got a meter?" He said, "Yes." So we felt good. We got with him. This guy was our driver the whole time we was in China. The whole time. Him, we had got a translator, somebody that he knew. If we go somewhere in location, we in there 8 hours. He stayed outside and waited for us. Our vendors, my vendors that was in China, baby. Oh Lord, the red carpet. Do you hear me? Baby, when I say they put out the red carpet for us, baby, they put out the red carpet for us. Okay. Picked us up, had a personal driver picked us up, took us to all the factories. We ain't had to pay for nothing, food, nothing when they came and picked us up, which was probably like the third day. I think the first 2 days we were scared to eat, so we wouldn't even eat nothing. So we was starving the first 2 days when we got in China. We were scared to eat. But anyway, baby, they picked us up, took us to all the factories. We didn't have to pay for nothing. It was so much fun. Like the favor was just amazing. I was just overwhelmed with gratitude. I couldn't do nothing but cry. I was like, oh my God. I gotta find that live. I did a live too. I was live a lot when I was there, but I need to find that live and post it. But anyway, it was just so amazing because I was like, wow, I'm just shocked and just overwhelmed with the favor that God has on us here, and it just took a move, right? And I was able to help so many people. Still to this day, they'll never be broke another day in their life. I'll never be broke another day in mine, right? Just because I said yes, and I'm going to this foreign place I know nothing about, right? And treated so well there, like it was amazing. It was so amazing. And then also, I didn't even realize that trip was going to help me today, right? It has helped me. I got my product here now, but I went through my stuff and found my vendors to help me get my product over here. With all the tariff and all that stuff, man, when I tell you God gives provision when you just move, and I'm telling you something I speak every day, maybe 5-6 times a day, probably more. Provision, provision, provision. This is what I speak. Hello, provision. God will send provision. You will receive provision, right? That means opportunities, finances, monies, ideas, to get you what it is that you're trying to get. Money, opportunity, finances, ideas, money-making ideas, right? It has to come. Provision, provision. This is why, y'all, I ain't scared. I'm not scared. I have a knowing that surpasses all understanding. It even surpasses my understanding. I'm like, I don't even know how I got here. How did I become this person that is just I'm unmovable and I'm unshakable. My faith in God's principles, system, man, I'm unmovable and I'm unshakable. I know who God created me to be, and I'm going to utilize every part of it. Do you understand me? I will utilize every part of my power, my dominion, my gifts, that make room for me. Thank you. I will welcome and be grateful and honored for God's grace, God's favor, God's mercy. These kingdom principles, being on kingdom time, bro. I'm trying to tell you. Wow. Like if you just look, God is man. God that one day, or you lying. The big one, not the little one. Listen, God is that one. Like he's that one for real. But it's just so amazing, right? So I don't know how I got here, but I'm here. But it took a lot. I've been through a lot of things. I had to kill my ego, bury ego, become wiser. I just see things differently now. You know what I'm saying? I see things so much differently now. And it feels actually great to be in this space of how I feel and think about things. You see what I'm saying? It's an amazing place to be in. I'm excited. I just feel like I have a superpower, just because of the knowing in these systems. Like, you guys tap into these systems and utilize these systems, it'll change your life, because that's what it was here for, to give you life abundantly. You want to live life abundantly and more abundantly, not just barely getting by, right? Surviving instead of thriving. You want to thrive. You are a spiritual being having a human experience, so that means you get to grow. You get to grow. You don't have to stay in the box of scarcity and lack. You don't have to be afraid. What's going to happen? What's going to happen? What's going to happen? You're going to mess around and discover your purpose. That's what's going to happen. And once you discover that, oh wow. Oh wow. Game on. Right? Game on. So anyway, guys, that's it for today. Thank you guys so much for tuning in and listening to your girl. I got a mock exam at 4:00, so I need to get ready for that. But anyway, guys, so that's it for today. Thank you guys, everybody that showed up. Thank you guys so much for the likes and the shares and the gifts and the new supporters on this page. I really do appreciate you guys so much, because y'all know me. I turn on this live, ain't nobody on here, I'm still gonna talk. I'm gonna talk because I'm following a principle. I'm not fooled by what I see with my natural eye, and neither should you. You don't be fooled, baby. Don't be fooled by what you see with your natural eye. I understand that I'm following a principle. I'm coming to work. I'm showing up. Consistency, law of consistency. That's a principle law. Hello? That's a principle law, right? That's a kingdom law. So I don't get off into what I see in my, because baby, if I would have got off just paralyzed and moved by what I see with my natural eye, I wouldn't be where I am today, because I did it scared, I did it broke, and I did it unsure. I unknowingly followed a principle law, and that's why I'm here today, because I unknowingly followed a law. So that's one thing about the laws, whether you know it or not, it still exists. You see what I'm saying? The law is going to do what the law is going to do. Just like gravity. Gravity does not ask for your permission to pull you down. Does it? Excuse me, ma'am. Excuse me, Kingdom Currency. Do you mind if I pull you down? Do I have your permission to pull you down? Right? So the principle does not need your permission to give you exactly what you asked for. So if you say you broke and you struggling, there you go. You ain't say, I didn't know, oh, wait a minute, but I didn't know that it was real, and I didn't know that my words had power, and I didn't know that I was going to really be in a struggle and stay in a struggle forever and always be robbing people to pay pop. Oh, okay, well, it's the law, whether you know it or not. Whether you know it or not, it still exists. There's a lot of laws out here we don't know. Trust me, there's a lot of laws. They put new laws into place all the time, a new bill being wrote every damn day. People out here, look, the new laws just came. Y'all need to know these new laws, right? There's a new bill. There's a lot of laws out here you don't know. And it don't matter. Oh, ignorance of the law is no excuse, right? They don't care. Well, you didn't know, no problem. 20 years. Here's your $300 ticket, right? It was a lady selling money bouquets. She got in trouble for that because she didn't know that was against the law. She didn't know she couldn't sell money bouquets. She just think it's a regular thing. It's my money. It's my money. No, it's against the law. And ignorance of the law is no excuse, ma'am. So you went against the law, so now you got charges on you. Because she didn't know. So just because you don't know that law of vibration, the law of consistency, the law of proportional return, the law of expectation, the law of faith, the law of vibration, the law of seed and harvest, it's still a law. And it's an incorruptible law. So nothing moves it but principles. You can cry, you can scream, you can shout, You can thank you for the badge. Roses, you can fall to the ground. Nola girl, thank you. It don't matter. Nothing moves principle except principles. You are old enough and wise enough to follow principles. You are. You just got to learn them. Right? And you just got to know. Once you realize, man, it don't even matter. It don't even matter. It don't matter how I feel about this situation. It don't matter about me crying. It don't matter that I want it to that I want this to happen. I got to follow the law. You know what I'm saying? Is you got to take accountability and just follow the law. Because you'll be like, man, it don't even matter. It's just like your child trying to get you, look, Mom, please, come on, man, let me drive the car, please. No, you got to get your license first. Come on, please, but I know how to drive. Please. You being in your emotions, that's corruptible. Now, both of y'all out of order. Now that you're out of order, you let him drive the car, get in the car, drive the car, knowing that he don't have a license or she don't have a license, get pulled over or worse. Damn, they got a ticket. They hit somebody. Oh my God. Now you in trouble, they in trouble. Because you out of order. You're not in alignment. But now that you're in alignment, oh no, you gotta wait till you get your license. Now they get their license. Now that they got the license, oh, I got my license. Now what you got waiting for? Here go your keys to your new car. You did things in alignment. So now not only did you follow the principle to getting it done, you need the license in order to drive. Now that you got your license, now here comes your blessing, predictive result. Now you can drive, but not only are you going to drive, you're going to drive your new car. That's the blessing. You get it? The blessing. Does that make sense? Did that go over your head? Does that make sense to you? I'm trying to make. Did it make? It's a predictive result. It's predictive. You already know. Once he get his license, I'm gonna have a car. You already know that. He don't know it because he want to take a shortcut and go around. I don't want to do it, man. It's take too long. I want to do it now. I want to do it now. You already know what you're going to have for them when they do what they're supposed to do. Here's your blessing. Your blessing. Here go your blessing. Your blessing. Your predictive result. Your blessing. Right? Anyway, I'm finna go. Anyway, that's it for today, guys. If you don't know the laws and you want to learn the laws, go to my bio. Stroll down to where it says Kingdom Laws. Purchase it. That's esoteric knowledge, not exoteric. Esoteric knowledge, hidden knowledge. You can't even Google those. Try to Google the laws, see what come up. Go Google the laws and see what come up. It's esoteric knowledge. They want us to stay blinded, independent on them and not what God has placed in us. You are powerful. Okay? All right, guys. I will see you guys later. Y'all have an amazing day in the zoo. In zoop. 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 You're welcome, Miss Smith. See you in class. Zoop.